Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो भारी राय सो भारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, किसी को मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Whether we are living in the material world or in the spiritual world, in both the places, the instrument that is used is common. And that instrument is mind. It is for this purpose, Bhagavad Gita or Upanishad or the Bhagavat or Ramayana, all of them are addressing only this issue. Unfortunately, we take care of everything but never take care of our mind. See, there are two places where vegetation grows: forest and a garden. When we go to the forest, we are afraid. The reason being, all the vegetation is wild, no spacing between the trees, all kinds of trees, poisonous, normal, then some wild animals. Therefore, we are afraid in the forest. Then there is a second place where vegetation is, and that is a garden. There also the same vegetation. Now what is the difference? The difference is that the trees or plants are properly spaced, they are pruned, they are selected and planted, not wild growth. And therefore when we go to the garden, we are happy. If this example is clear, exactly the same way, our mind is a garden or a forest. See? Because there are thoughts erupting in the mind, does it mean we are thinkers? See? Because there are trees, does it mean it's a garden? No. It could be a forest also. In the same manner, if we want to convert the forest into garden, we have to cull unwanted trees and maintain proper distance between the trees, exactly the same way. If we want to live happily with our own mind, we have to take care of this principle. But we have never known this, nor we were taught, nor we have ever thought about it. And therefore, a situation is presented before us by the Lord in everybody's life. See, the situation was presented before Arjun. And the situation was, the problem was not with Arjun that he was afraid of the war. He was not afraid of war. That was his profession. Fighting war was his profession. He was not afraid. Then what was the problem? Problem was also not there. It was created by Bhagwan Sri Krishna, bringing the chariot in front of Dronacharya and Bhishmacharya. Exactly the same way. All problems are created in our life only to make us pause. Here we don't see that sign. In USA, at every cross, there is a sign, stop. And if you don't stop 100%, immediately you get a ticket, $500, $200. In the same manner, on the crossroads of our life, we have to learn, stop. And thereafter, look right, look left, and see it is clear, then proceed. But we get so much carried away by the momentum of cat race or rat race. Non-stop. And in that rat race, cat race, who is a cat and who is a rat? The people who are running. See, friends, therefore, we have to keep distance between the thoughts. And if we take this as a project of spiritual life, then slowly you will come to discover we are the source of all the problems and we are the solutions for all the problems. Both are only from us. Because what is life? Yesterday I was talking to somebody. Life is like a cup of tea. It depends how you make it. You boil it unnecessarily, it becomes bitter, or you just take it out immediately, it has no taste of tea. Add too much of sugar and you become a Gujarati. You add too much of milk, you become a Punjabi. See? And these two communities, Punjabis and Gujaratis, Gujaratis don't take tea for tea, they take it for sugar. And Punjabis take tea not for tea, they take it for milk. And then they complain. See, friends. Therefore, we have to start working on this issue. First thing, we should be convinced. Unless we are convinced, we will not walk that path. And conviction is in the unknown area. See? About this I tell you, I have good experience in Kerala. Kerala is a state where the towns are not separated, continuous roads are in between, you don't know which town ends where and which town becomes when. So when we are going with my friend, we didn't have proper address. Those days there was no GPS. It's a very old story. So how to ask, and Malayali language which I don't know. So when some students were going, so I thought let me talk to them in English. So I asked. I said, hey, excuse me, I want to go to this place. Can you tell us the direction? Yes, I can. I said, come on, tell them. I can sit in your car. How can I say no? I said, sit down. Then I'll guide you. She started guiding. Take first right turn. We took the right turn. Cross 2 crosses. We crossed it. Now turn left. We turn left. Now stop here. And she got down. This is my house. Now you go back to the same place and ask somebody. When you don't know, you have to trust. See, friends, exactly we do not know how to mind our mind. We don't know. Then we have to trust somebody. But if we have doubt, now same example, if that particular, about that child, if I had a doubt, I will never proceed. So, what is the conclusion? In the area of ignorance, blind faith is the inner strength. It is not a weakness. Many people have got this funny notion. I don't have blind faith. Faith has to be blind. When you know, you don't require faith. See? We have faith in GPS and we drive. And the GPS takes us to a place where we don't want to reach. Will you discard that GPS? No, something wrong somewhere. Therefore, friends, we have to begin with this, with conviction that everything happens in the mind to the mind. Nothing happens to the body. And for this, learn from every single experience of your life. This point I am repeating 100 times. Don't look for guidance from outside. If we cannot learn from the experiences of our own life, even God cannot teach us. We do say, Guru Maharaj, nothing Guru can do. Don't get carried away by fixing the Guru, crucify him on the wall and hang there, don't come down. No. We say out of great reverence to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. What we say? Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. Krishna is Jagat Guru. Could he teach Duryodhan, Dushasan, Dhritarashtra? He could not teach. And the other example, Ekalavya. Ekalavya was rejected by the Guru. I don't want to teach you. You cannot be my disciple. And what Ekalavya did? Who cares? And he learnt. And he became better than Arjuna. And Arjuna was a superior archer than anybody in the world. Ekalavya became better than him because he was bent upon learning. And therefore, where it is said, Sadguru, Sat is one. And that Guru is in the heart of every one of us, provided we have taken this approach in our life. Don't hang on anybody in this world. Learn and grow wise. That is the way. In Bhagavad Mahapuran, one story comes. There was a king and he was walking on the way on the Ganges bank at the base of Himalayas. He came across a great Avduta, relaxed, no tension, no nothing, cheerful, happy. Can we see the magnetic field around a magnet? We cannot see. But it is seen by the iron pieces. If there are iron nails, they see the magnetic field. We can't see. And therefore, they are attracted toward the magnet. Exactly the same way, if we have an iota of spiritual inclination, we are naturally attracted towards this wisdom. You don't have to go anywhere. Don't have to ask somebody. We are naturally attracted. So this king was attracted towards that Mahatma who was relaxed on the banks of Ganges and asked, Sir, you have nothing, no kingdom, no army, no wealth, no palace, no nothing. How come you are so happy? And that Mahatma said, therefore I am happy. How simple it is. We have put the key of happiness in the pockets of others. See, friends, therefore first day I told you, don't seek happiness. Express happiness. That is what Bhagavad Gita tells us. So, this king asked, who is your guru who taught you all these things? And that great Mahatma said, I have 24 gurus. And he never says that who taught me what. He says, what I have learned from them. And he gives a list. Only one I'll refer to you for understanding. He says, from the space I learned. Support everything that comes in a way. Reject nothing, but don't get influenced by anything. This is what I learned from space. Now this apply in our own life. See? I see red, yellow, green colors. They don't get influence. So the vision supports all colors and forms, rejects nothing, but never gets influenced by anything. This is the principle. Now we have to apply this principle in our life. But normally what we do, instead of applying the principle, we keep on complaining. We are mobile complaint boxes. See? If there is nothing, God is always there. Oh God, why did you create this world? Just to trouble you. See, friends. Therefore, you find out, slowly, you will come to discover and apply this principle in your life. Like vision is not against any color and form, supports all of them, but doesn't get contaminated by any one of them. Exactly the same way. Let there be any kind of thoughts, good or bad. Who cares? Don't fight with the mind. Why there are thoughts in the mind? Then where the thoughts should come? In the nose. Then you blow them out. Poor mind. Thoughts will come in the mind. But many of you get lost in that, what you call that, vipassana, yoga, and suffer in life. Stop doing meditation. Enough of it. All those meditators are cartoons. See, sitting in there. See? And then they are told, do the Shambhavi Mudra. And they can't do it like this. And then they ask questions. They told us to make, the eyes should be half open. So how to keep the eyes half open? Can you tell us? Yes, easy. How many eyes you have got? 2. What is half? 1. Meditation. Don't get carried away by these gimmick of spirituality. See, friends, don't fight with the mind. Learn the working of the mind. So Arjuna's problem was not the war. He has not learned this thing. That his problem is neither the war, nor the grandfather, nor the guru, nor the brothers. His problem was, my grandfather, my guru, my brothers, if it is your grandfather, your guru, I have no problem, I can kill them. So where is the problem? My friends, we have to learn this. So whatever we have given importance to, that becomes the source of disturbance to us. See, friends. So if we have given value importance, we have to devalue that. See? And then the same dumb questions, how, why, how, why. Drop these 2 words from your mouth and mind. The whole life is, only yesterday I told you, we are whiling away our life by howling at the life. How, why. Those who want to ask this type of question, they are laziest of the highest order. Reason is they have not recognized the value for spiritual life. We all have recognized the value for money. Has anybody ever asked how to earn money? We ourselves discover never techniques. Above the table, below the table, around the table, behind the table. Because we have value for money. See, my friends. And what do we get if we walk spiritual path? If this question comes in our mind, we have not yet stepped on the spiritual path. What do we get when we sleep? We get nothing. On the contrary, we give. What? Snoring. Krrr, krrr. What do we get? We don't get anything. And yet, are we not struggling to go to sleep? If somebody doesn't get sleep, how disturbed we are. See, my friends. Therefore, the most important thing Bhagavan Krishna told Arjuna indirectly, that you find out what is the source of your disturbance. Nobody can tell you. And what was the source of disturbance? He has forgotten. Where is he? When is he? And what is he? Where was he? On the battlefield. When at the time of the war? What he should be? A warrior. See how simple it is. You cannot have any questions in your mind. See, friends. Therefore, instead of complaining about the mind, let us start working on the mind. So, like colors and forms are not the issue for the eyes, in the same manner, thoughts are not issue for the mind. Then, the flow of thought is the issue. Those of you who have gone to Ganges or any river, and we take bath in Ganges. We enjoy, become fresh and come out. But when the same Ganges are in floods, and if you go into that, you are not carried away by water. You are carried away by the flow of water. See the difference between these two. Thoughts are no problem. The flow of thought carries us away. So we have to arrest this flow of thoughts. See, friends. Flow of thoughts happens when the theme of the thought is finite. When the theme of the thought is infinite. The thought flow is arrested. Now, for example, I have to go to work, but my car has failed today. There is no full charge. And I told my wife, she never listens to me. Going on and on. Because theme is finite. Now take an infinite theme. What is infinite theme? What is infinite? God is infinite. So chant Lord's name. See, this I learned, where? In the morning when I get up, after my morning ABCD, I want a cup of tea. Most of the places they keep the kettle and black tea pouches. I don't require much things. Less expensive Babaji. Not too many things required. So, when it is not there and I want a cup of tea, Then watch my mind. I watch my mind. Oh God, why they don't keep? They know that I want a cup of tea. Can't they keep even a cup of tea? Am I asking them anything more? Anyway, I don't know. I'll go and find out somewhere. Then I go in their kitchen and hold something, and the alarm goes, security alarm. Bam, bam, bam. Oh. Why? The theme is, I want a cup of tea. See? Now the theme is Bhagwan, God. So what will be the thought pertaining to Bhagwan? His name, not a want. Worldly things we want. God, we only take His name. So we start. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Complete. Next thought is not required. But the mind is not trained to remain silent. So before any other possibility of thought erupts, fire again. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. So, mind is not sleeping, but mind is free from thoughts. Sleeping mind is also a thought. According to Patanjali Maharshi, abhava pratyaya lambana vrittihi nidra. Sleep is when the object of experience is absence. So what is sleep? There is an experience that it is neither the waking nor the dream. So according to Patanjali, sleep is a thought. And therefore, those who do too much of meditation, they get into sleep. See? Like, many places they ask us question about meditation. Swamiji, in our ashram, when some people do meditation, they do like this. What is this? I said, that is the Jhatka meditation. They are sleeping. See? Don't do all that. See? And second thing, switch off all the lights. Why? Meditation in progress. Is meditation a bad thing to be done in darkness? Switch off all the lights. Why? Both the student and the teacher can go to sleep. See, friends. Therefore, learn. Don't fight with the mind. Understand the mind. It's working. See? So, initially when the mind is to be disciplined and controlled, we are convinced of this thing. Then next step comes. The first important principle in life is regarding controlling the mind. We must have discipline with reference to time. We all know what? Early to bed and early to rise is the way to be healthy, wealthy and wise. What is our life? Late to bed and late to rise is a guarantee to be unhealthy and otherwise. And we want to walk spiritual path. To whom are we cheating? We are cheating ourselves the most. Disciplining the mind begins with time. See? And if we are able to understand this principle, then you will understand that Mahamantra, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. See, friends. And when we are 100%, there cannot be problem of thoughts. Then we become contemplative. We don't become reactionary. See? And in the quiet, silent mind alone, the truth is revealed. Truth is not created as a result of your spiritual practice. You don't get God anywhere. You cannot have the vision of God. It will come and go. See? One rule you remember, very simple rule. Any experience which begins, stays and ends is the trick of the mind. When our minds can see the ghosts and tigers and animals in the dream, the same mind can also see Bhagwan Ram, Bhagwan Krishna. But this is only the play of mind. That is not the truth. See, friends, you cannot know the truth without being the truth. Because knowing and being are not two, they are one. See, my friends, therefore, mind is not a problem. We have to simply learn exactly what is happening. Now, once this we are convinced, then we take the next step. See? Initially, you must have seen, I don't know whether you do or not, but most of the places, people in the Western world, they don't iron their clothes. Directly it comes out of the washing machine. Some places it goes in their dryer and directly on their body. No ironing, no clean, nothing like that. Avdhutas, all are avdhutas. See, that is the reason. They don't put on the clothes like us. They put on the, the t-shirts and all that. No ironing is required. It's irony of irony. See? So, if you are ironing, that is another place I have learned many things in my life while ironing the clothes. See? So when your clothes are properly dried and then you want to do ironing, what we do? We sprinkle little water so that the wrinkles which are hard, they become soft. Exactly. Our mind is full of wrinkles of thoughts. Be very attentive. Once I was in Mumbai or Lonavala. In my house, I was doing ironing that time. And somebody came. Swamiji, I have got one question. I said, no question. Clean my dining table. It is dirty. Clean properly. And show me what you have cleaned in a plate. Don't throw it on the floor. He did like that. Show me? Yes. Now, your question. Yes. Don't ask question. I will ask you a question. Then I asked him, what do you see on my lungi? He said, nothing. I said, are you blind? I can see. See again. Oh, there are only wrinkles. I said, yes, there are wrinkles. Very good. Now, you have removed the leftover on the dining table and they are in a plate. The dining table is clean, is it not? Yes. Now, I'll be moving the iron on the lungi and all the wrinkles, I'll put it in your plate. Where they have gone? They are not there. Earlier they were there, is it not? Where they have gone? Swamiji, I am confused. I said, then commit suicide. Think. Like the contents on the dining table are other than the dining table, in the same manner, are the wrinkles other than the cloth? The cloth itself was appearing as wrinkles, and the wrinkles have not come from outside. Exactly the same way, thoughts do not come from outside. Thoughts are unmanifest in our mind. They remain unmanifest in the form of two things only. One, likes, second, dislikes. See? A small child, a small girl, 2-3 years, I don't like this thing. Now, where from that liking, disliking has come? It has not come from outside. But then what happens? What is affluence? Affluence is fulfillment of all the funny likes and dislikes in our life. And slowly, as our age grows, we become stubborn. I want that, I will not eat. And this is how we destroy our own mind. But when all the wrinkles are removed, the dormant, hidden beauty of that cloth surfaces. It doesn't come from outside. Exactly the same way, when our mind is carrying a minimum load of personal likes and dislikes, that mind will bring out the beauty of the mind. And the beauty of the mind is you are at peace with yourself. And when you are at peace with yourself, you are at peace with the whole world. But instead of that, what Arjuna did, he started arguing. How can I kill my grandfather? How can I kill my guru? And if I kill them, I will go to hell. See, they are so obsessed with this thing. Therefore, when we start thinking properly, that don't complain about the mind, work on the mind. And the working will be, now suppose you got this old habit of unnecessarily thinking. You know how people unnecessarily think? They start talking to themselves. This is my pastime on the airports. Many people tell me, Swami, why you go early? I said, I learned there many things. What is one of the things? You sit comfortably. You get a free show. You don't have to do anything. Simply watch the people indirectly like that. Like monkeys, they can't be quiet. Because they are constantly talking to themselves. See, friends, therefore, we have to learn this. Mind expresses as words. Patanjali has not told this thing. Mind expresses as words. In other words, mind is nothing but words. There are 4 speeches, 4 types. Paravani, Pashtanti Vani, Madhyama Vani and Vaikhari Vani. Vaikhari Vani is the one when I am talking and you are hearing. I am not telling listening, you are hearing. So, in this expression, the object and the word indicating the object, they are separate. This is the waking experience where the mind expresses as speech. Then the second one, the mind expresses as speech, but it is not heard by others. Keep on talking to ourselves. And at that stage, the object and the word indicating the object, both are only thoughts. So we are sitting here, after the lecture is over, I think there should be tea available. Then we can have a nice cup of tea. Then I think I'll go for a walk. Everything is going on in the mind. That is the mind at a subtle level. So, Vaikhari, gross expression of the mind. When you talk to yourself, there is a subtle expression of the mind. The third, the thoughts are in such a stage where the object and the word indicating the object, they are not yet separated. But they are ready to manifest, but not yet manifested. The best example could be, if you take the chickpea and try to put in your mouth, your teeth will come out. So what we do, we put it overnight in the water, and next day they are swollen. So they are ready to germinate, but not germinated. Exactly the same way, the mind is ready to germinate as language, words at the Pashyanti Vani. And unmanifest mind is Paravani. Wise people live in the Pashyanti Vani because they are the thought and the object indicated by the thought, both of them are together. Therefore, when the wise people say, okay, it will be done, don't worry, and it happens. Because where from the thought is coming? Not from the lips, not from the throat, but from the source. See, my friends, and therefore, we have to consciously work on this. So, for that, our Maha Mantra is there. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. See, hear, no comments. We have these default settings. Anything we see, we have to comment. Anything we hear, we have to comment. And this is how we have trained our mind to react to everything. And then we complain, now my mind is very disturbed, what should I do? Commit suicide. See? Upanishad says, Nayamatma balahinena labhyaha. The truth is not for the dropouts of life. Succeed and throw the success away. Then you are qualified for the truth. Many of us have got that funny notion. Like, some people ask this question, Swamiji, how did you become Babaji? So I tell them, I say, look here, there are two professions where qualification is you should be good for nothing. Two professions. One is politician, second is a Babaji. I could not become a politician, therefore I became a Babaji. When you are good for nothing, you can become a Babaji. See? Is there any where mentioned for becoming a doctor? Yes, you must have so many percentage of marks, you must complete this much education, then you are given, yes, you are now MBBS or whatever. What is the qualification required for a Babaji or for a politician? Nothing. Because they are good for nothing. See, friends, those of you who have gone to India, they know, everywhere you get this message. One person asked me this question. He said, Swamiji, when you give lectures, you give so many examples, and I am always short of examples. Where do you read these examples? I said, you are one example. I am learning from you. See? So if you have gone to India, then you will see people take a bite of a small piece of sugar cane and they eat it and they swallow the whole juice completely. What they do with these things, if they are Westerners, they will take it and put it in their pocket. Indians are open-hearted. They don't worry where it has gone. Throw it away. But we are achieving the things in life and we want to glorify. See, friends, you will come across, the other day I was in Rishikesh or Haridwar and I was invited somewhere, I went. And that Swamiji has written his name, board and all that and what do you call that card, visiting card, everything. And Swami Gadvadananda, ex-IAS officer. See, you are carrying the burden still on your head. A Swami is a dead person. See, friends. And therefore, we have to clearly understand thoughts don't come from outside, they come from within. And those thoughts express as speech. And the gross expression of the speech is Vaikhari Vani, subtle expression is Madhyama Vani, and ready to express but not yet express is the Pashyanti Vani. Now where are we? We have to start our journey from where we are. See? So where are we? We are in this world. What is the world? Asti bhati priya nama rupa iti pancha amshakam adyatrayam brahma rupam jagat rupam tatodvayam. The world is Paramatma Sachidananda plus name and a form. To understand this, take a simple example. What is an ornament? Gold plus name and form, 3 factors. Out of this, gold is the reality, name and the form are not the real. They can be created, they can be dissolved. Nothing happens to the gold, barring the grace of the goldsmith. He will take away from exactly the same way. What is this world? Paramatma, Satchidananda, plus name and form. See, friends, whenever we fill in our form, what we write? Name. And then DOB. DOD we don't write. Na? Like ETA, ETD. Expected time of death. ETD. So, we are talking about ourselves only name and a form. See, friends, I don't know in this country, Netherland is called as Patala Lok, isn't it? We are in Patal Lok now. So, there we talk about name and form. This is how the world enters in us. For a person who has no vision, for him there are no colors and forms. For a person who has no hearing ability, he has no sounds. Be very attentive. Other 3 organs, smell, taste and touch, can be taken care of. But what can you do when the sounds come to you? Therefore, yesterday I told you one technique. Don't talk to yourself and listen to silence. Listening to silence means don't get disturbed by any word. And don't talk to yourself. So you are working on your mind. We keep on non-stop. Like inside there is a poultry farm. Just keep cool. Not in depression. What happened? What is there to happen? See, friends, calmness and quietness is not depression. Those people who get into depression, those who are very strong egos, they demand recognition. They get hurt over small issues. Stronger the ego, more vulnerable we are to the insults and pain. See? Lesser the ego, less vulnerable to insults and pain. God has no ego, all happiness. And this is all happening in the mind. Nothing happens outside. Therefore, friends, in some of my talks I mentioned, I am telling you again here, there are 4 places where people gather. First, free Bollywood invitation. Second, hospitals. Third, temples. Fourth, gym. 4 places. Now see the congregation of people. Free Bollywood invitation, maximum crowd. Then hospitals, equally big crowd. We never get invitation from hospital, isn't it? We go ourselves. Then the third place, the temples. A lot of crowds. And gym, all the machines are standing there. Please come, please come. Nobody goes. Then they have to give many freebies. See, get join for 1 person and your spouse can come free. First month free. You will get fresh towel and fresh soap. So many things, and yet people don't go to the gym. And what is the reason? Those who go to free Bollywood, they are bhogi, indulgent. Those who go to the hospitals, they are rogi, unhealthy people. Those who go to the temples, they want their desires to be fulfilled. See, last time I told you probably, all our Hindu gods have got this mudra. The meaning is not abhayahasta. The meaning is enough. Kitna mangoge? Enough. How much will you ask? And this hand is not giving something, give 1 if you don't stop. See? You will see majority of the people in this crowd. Take him away. He may be feeling hot there in the sun. So, we have to decide which category we belong. And those who go to this gym, who are they? They are healthy and they wanted to maintain their health. What is the unhealthy condition? I want this, I want that. I want this, I want that. That is the unhealthy condition. Therefore, what is the cause of all the worries, all the thoughts because of which we suffer in our life? What is the cause? Cause is, I want something. The want or desire is the cause of all the agitations in the mind. See? Patanjali says, in niyama, control over oneself, shaucha santosha tapaswadhyaya ishvara pranidhanani niyamaha, and in that santosha means contentment. Contentment is santoshad anuttama sukhalavaha. When you are content, you attain unparalleled bliss. Unparalleled bliss is living at zero complaint level. Life becomes so easy. But we have complained about something or the other, right from beginning, morning onward. But why the sun rises so early? Beginning. See, friends, therefore, Bhagavad Gita tells this point. Arjun, don't forget, where are you now? On the battlefield, at the time of the war. Don't forget, you are a warrior first. In the same manner, we are in the human form. Eating, we have done as animals. Sleeping, animals also sleep. Insecurity, animals also have insecurity. Procreation, animals also produce. Is that all our life? Or there is some higher purpose? When we have got a higher purpose in life, lower things will automatically drop. But our purpose is what? If I get one iPhone, useless. Think something higher in life. And when you seek something higher, lower things drop automatically. About this, I'll tell you an example. It's not difficult to understand. When you are committed to the goal of your life, nothing can disturb you in this world. You must have seen there are some ladies who are born as human beings, but they want to walk like a cat. So where do they walk like a cat? On the ramp, isn't it? What they call fashion show, or you know it better. Models, isn't it? Models and fashion, they want to walk there. Now, what is the qualification? 36, 24, 36. Then you can walk there. We are 62, 62, 62, drum. Roll there. See, friends. Now, those girls who want to maintain that figure, they don't eat fruit. They don't eat food. They calculate calories. They do exercise. Because they have got a goal to be achieved in life. See? In the same manner, what is the goal of our life? See? I should get recognition from the people. He is a great Swami and everybody should. No, remember this thing. Real spirituality is attainment of absolute average status. What we call in Sanskrit, nirvishesha satta. No special things. It is for this purpose. When the sannyasa is given, two things happen. Name and form are destroyed. Earlier, the name is somebody. After the sannyas is given, then some name is given, Gadbadananda. And at the end, Ananda is added. Ananda means bliss. That means you have no business to be miserable. One child asked me this question. Swamiji, why after your name there is Anand? I said, why? Is it a monopoly of the film stars or what? Devanand. I said, look here, it is told to us that once you have taken this sannyas, you have lost your right to be miserable in life. That is sannyas. And why we become miserable? Because of these two things. Name and form. See, friends. And therefore, form is changed. You people dress so nicely in a systematic manner. Now you can imagine, I am living in such a cartoonist way. One child asked me this question somewhere. Swamiji, I want to tell you something. Don't mind. I said, no, you say anything. As you don't listen to me, I also don't listen. Tell. If you put on a nice pant, shirt, necktie, and shave off, or keep a nice trim like a French cut, and you will look very handsome. Why you are putting on these funny kind of clothes? People must be looking at you and laughing. I said, I want the people to look at me, therefore I am a cartoon. See, friends, change your form and the name. See, Swami Gadbadananda, ex-IS officer, who cares? PhD, there are many people, they write PhD, doctor. See, friends, a dead body doesn't have bank account, is it not? These are the facts of spiritual life. Therefore, it is necessary for us to understand that this world will disturb us when we have given undue importance to names and the forms. Drop the name, drop the form. You can never be disturbed in life. Therefore, let the theme of our life be something higher. Not the worldly things. They will come and go, doesn't matter. Let us give it a try and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.